This is going to be a good balance.
A great balance. We'll get it all there.
Medina versus Moffat, and I think this is the biggest crowd we've seen today, and everyone going crazy for the local boy with the Narrabeen Board Riders Club on their feet.
And so confidence is everything. And he's really going from strength to strength just based on that confidence. And Ger, you know all about that. I mean, just getting that roll going with that confidence, and to come against a two-time world champion in Medina, as we see him go into the alley section, this wave got him in a 4.83, not a bad start.
And was able to pull off the rotation there. Ger, what'd you take away from Medina's start?
Well, one thing I noticed about Medina and Idolo is they both changed their stance quite a bit while they're riding. First thing right off the start, they got a narrower stance.
So amazing to hear the roar when Medina walked down to grab his jersey. We'll get things going with Dylan Moffat. As you can see, Medina already got started. Quick reaction under the lip for Dylan, as he did that the other day where it looks like it's already closing out. He could get under the lip to pull off that move.
We see Moffat right here, little wide stance, nice snap in the pocket, and then was a little late to that next section. That next section was begging for a wallop, and if you're going to go up against the one of the greatest surfers ever in Gabriel Medina, one of the fiercest competitors, you're gonna need great timing, and you're going to need to be well positioned on the wave so that you can deliver.
Ger, can you pinpoint any changes in Gabriel Medina? Is it just come to experience? He's been here a lot and knows how to play the game. We'll be back to that question with incomplete turn.
I do think he has an advantage in this kind of surf. I think this is quite Brazilian-like, as he gets quite a bit of speed here, looking for something big. Woohoo! I love that. That is what we're all here for. We want to see some fireworks. We want to see the best surfers in the world going next level like that. You're looking at the best surfers in the world with the most incredible ability to recover, as we see Medina. Narrower stance, widens it a little bit there. Not just that wave was just, that was pure Brazil, wasn't it?
It really
that wave was so backwashy and difficult to ride.
North Narrabeen legend, a two-time world champ, the Iceman. As we look at the right-hander setting up for Moffat. First turn, nice and clean. There's the tail-high reverse to switch it up. Nice composure from the wild card, Rabbit.
Look, I got a feeling that, you know, Gabriel Medina knew he had a heat on his hands. You know, he knows that the crowd is right behind Dylan Moffat. Dylan's a dangerous competitor. He's kind of got nothing to lose, and he's got a lot of game, Brad.
And let's watch it from this angle. Off the bottom. Well-placed turn. Now, I guess to get really into it, there wasn't a lot of unpredictability to it. So that unpredictability part of surfing is where the huge scores come from. Did well to make that wave. I don't see that thing going super high. Good technique, smooth, no bobbling or anything like that, but in reality, probably needed to.
Ends up turning in a 4.9 on that two-turn combination. That's now the best score of the heat. Moffat feeling it, lining up a left air section, tail high to the sky, but can't pull it off. As we had this last exchange, Gabriel Medina just had this really rippable left, Rabbit.
Well, he did, but this wave, you can see it's pretty flat, little sort of section in front of it. Dylan had the wave of this exchange for sure. And if he could have just held it together there.
It looked quite forced, Gabriel surfing in that situation. And as we see, nice speed snap, lots of speed here. We're expecting something big. Oh, yes. But back to Dylan's, it looked like that first turn, I was like, all right, he's got the wave here. He came off of that first turn, and he leaned critical point.
Live action for Moffat. Stays over his board on that one with a one-section opportunity.
I love that turn. I love that accelerated backside snap right there. That looked great.
And upsetting the world title race, needing a 4.26 to take the lead. Medina's up now in motion, saving that snap through the backwash. Here's the windup for the air. Clean air reverse for Gabriel. Dylan to find a rhythm to change this crazy roll that Medina has so far. What'd you think on this one, Gur?
This is a pure contest wave. I mean, this is just a competitor coming out to like, all right, I'm gonna make a score here.
To better a 4.33. Now right behind him, Dylan Moffat punches the Finns free, but he won't be able to hang on with control. So a couple little finishes that he couldn't hang on to in the last couple of minutes. And he'll still be chasing Gabriel Medina with 7:50 on the clock. Incredibly humble as a former runner-up in the world, as we got a little racetrack section. Unable to find a ramp for Dylan Moffat.
It was there. It was there. The ramp was there. He just missed the timing by that much.
Some waves on the way. Medina will have to use his priority now. Gabriel swings into this one. Nice, easy glide in. Deep off the bottom, little power hack there. Medina sets up another big snap. He's got the speed for a final section. Throw tail reverse for a healthy 3-turn combo. Moffat out the back with priority, a minute 20, the wild card. Still with some time to try to upset the two-time world champ, and not much on the horizon. Gur, thank you so much for coming in. It's been a pleasure catching up with you, and can't wait to do it more often.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. I really enjoy it, and thanks to the WSL.